Alright, I'm Stephen Gunzeler,
I'm Katie Elliott.
and this is Mr. Elliott from Diebel's Insurance Agency. Alright, how did your education prepare you for your career, if at all?
Well, when I first graduated from high school, I thought I wanted to be a civil engineer. But physics and calculus told me that that wasn't my profession. So then I decided I was going to go into business, and with an emphasis in accounting. I got my degree in accounting, went to work in that field for 2.5 years, and there was an opportunity to move back near home and enter the insurance world. I guess I would say that how my education prepared me is it just gave me a general understanding of business, but my education in and of itself at college wasn't really necessary for what I'm doing. But it did help me overall.
And what mistakes did you make along the way?
Mistakes I made along the way would be that I didn't explore all the different opportunities that were out there. I kind of did, when I was in college, I did what everybody else did, which at the time was they would just interview with the big 8 public accounting firms at that time, versus, I guess looking back at it, with my interest in sports, I would have liked to have seen what I could have done if I had tried to get a job with a major league sports franchise in their front office, dealing with contracts, that kind of stuff. That would be, I don't know if that's necessarily a mistake or just something that I wished I had researched the different opportunities that were out there, and that would be my suggestion to you guys, especially with, when I grew up, the internet wasn't as big as it is today, and with the internet you guys can find out so much different information about what's available to you, that I just encourage you strongly to make sure you research all the different stuff that's available for you.
What sacrifices or risks did you make along the way to be successful?
The big thing, I guess, in the insurance industry is you basically get paid for your time. You work with customers to establish an insurance plan, and they pay a premium for that service, and then you get a commission. You get a percentage of that commission, or of that premium, is how you make your money. So the sacrifices I made is, in order to develop your business, you have to have more contacts. So the sacrifices would be simply the amount of time and extra hours that it puts in, or that you have to put in order to be successful. So it's not a 9 to 5, 40-hour week job. You have to go in early, you have to stay late, you have to have weekend appointments, whatever you can, to meet with customers.
And how did you get the money to start your business?
Well, the money to start my business, I really didn't have to come up with the money to start my business, because my grandfather started our insurance agency in Tawas back in the 30s. And then my father and my uncle came back and worked in the agency. And then my 2 brothers came back. And then after that, I came back. So it's kind of like, fortunately, I did have to work to be successful, but I didn't have to put up any upfront money to get started in the business.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
No.